I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So instead of turning on the TV, I wanted to tell a story, and instead of doing it on what's it called, just writing it out for the group and stuff like that, I thought, why not just do a video on it? It's much easier to do a video on what I need to talk about. So there was this time I'm gonna create like a string of videos about all the abnormal stuff that's happened to me. So I'm gonna talk about two times that two different people went invisible on me, and I don't think they noticed that they went invisible. So that's the crazy part about it. Um, first when I thought, I'm gonna say this like every video, but yeah, like and subscribe. But I'm gonna say this video every video. At first, when all this stuff was happening to me, at first I thought, wow, this is really weird. I'm like, I must be bugging, like I must be going crazy, like there's no way these things can be happening to me. But then after I developed, I probably always had telekinesis, but I just recently developed how to use it, and amongst other things, pyrokinesis as well. So I remember the first time someone went invisible on me was when I was sick, like mentally, because I have a mental issue, but that doesn't mean that the weird things that happen can't be true. Weird things can happen, and a person can be true even though and the event can be true even the person sometimes has issues. So what happened was I was on the train, and my illness wasn't getting bad, because it wasn't like that bad at this time. But the reason why I wasn't keeping up with my medication was I was scared that like I was pregnant. So I thought, well, if I take this medicine, it's gonna make my baby crazy. It's gonna make him retarded or something. So, but that's another story for another time. So whatever. So I was coming home on the train, and I was just sitting there all chill, and I'm in the section of the train, like, that section where the door is, not the door that goes outside, the that connects to another cart. So I'm sitting there. I'm sitting over where those two seats are, towards when the train is going towards the front, when it's going that way, and I'm sitting on one of the carts, like the second cart or something. So I'm sitting in those seats, those two seats, those two pair of seats that are right there. So I'm over across from me, like in that direction, not like horizontally or diagonally, like the other fourth seat, because there's one, two, three, then four. So it's that one across there. So there's like one guy over there, and there's no people horizontally from me over on the other seats, but past those seats, those are other people. So the train pulls in to my stop, and I open my eyes, and I don't see anybody, just the couple of people that's on the train. Then suddenly this guy fades into like being into visibility, and I'm like, wait, did because nobody else is saying anything. I'm like, am I not? But the guy, this guy did look kind of weird at me. So I'm gonna tell you about multiple weird things that happened on the train with me, but that was so weird, and I don't think the guy noticed that he was invisible. It was just like he was just sitting there all regularly. So there's that instance, and there's another instance where actually there's three instances, but I'm not going to tell you about the third one because the third one I'm still very confused about it. So there's another instance where I had, so that instance was weird, but it was mad cool. So I wrote a story about it. So then I have a roommate. She moved in and I didn't like her and she didn't like me and we would always argue. So one time I heard a sound outside my room and I'm like, what's that sound? So then I walk out and I see a bug. I don't see anybody else outside in the room, outside in the hallway, or not the hallway, in the kitchen area. I don't see anyone, but I see a bug. So I like spray the bug and I'm like, got you. After I said got you, like I look up and the woman is standing right there, and she was the kitchen was still in my view. It was still in my view, so it's not like I looked down and I couldn't see, because if you look down you could still, in the the top periph, you could still see people. So yeah, that's what happened. And it was really weird. So I'm gonna keep the video short. She just came into view, and it was really weird, and I told her about it and she said, that's weird, but that never happened. That's so it's like these people don't notice that they're invisible. So there's a third instance. I can't talk about it, but yeah, because the video is, my phone has small memory. So yeah, so thank you for listening, and please like and subscribe, and I'll have more crazy stories for you.